Hey Pisces star seeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. Thank you for tuning in. All right, let's see what the messages are. Yesterday, 10-10 portal, lots of new stuff coming in. You were already connected to that energy, so it's not lost. If it escaped your mind that it was 10-10, I'm sorry, I forgot to remind everyone. But I feel like you feel this shift that's coming. And it's in an excited kind of way. Yeah, oh, look at that. Ace of Swords, Two of Cups. Something that's really going to feel good in your heart. Okay. Shuffle these a bit. It's like you're finally, releasing from some kind of energy. Okay, let's see what this is about, Pisces. Messages for Pisces, please. Okay. We have the Nine of Swords. Okay, we all know what this means. This is when we're anxious. We're up at night. Worry. Where our mind just goes in circles and we're just exhausted from that. Okay? King of Cups. It's all of, it's like these emotions that you're like, what is this? Is this mine? There might be some frustration around how you've given your emotions to others or to situations that just weren't right for you. Rather than protect your emotions as something really valuable, really special, dear, that not everyone gets to stir up. Okay? Because there are forces out there that are just meant to cause chaos, meant to stir the pot, meant to make us feel a certain kind of way in order for us to recognize those feelings within us. And it's experiencing that chaotic emotion that allows us to see the opposite and decide, you know what? I want peace. So if there's certain people or situations that bring up certain emotions in you, you look at that. And then you get to decide whether or not that gets to stay in your life because it is affecting your energy. And that's easier said than done. It is hard to cut ties, especially from, with people, with jobs, with situations that you've just been emotionally invested in. It's hard to let that go. Okay, what else? Queen of Wands. That's donut under there, by the way. So Queen of Wands. This is someone who is incredibly resilient. And resilient means has been through a lot, has got through it, doesn't look like what they've been through, and still has this like really powerful strength. So King of Cups, Queen of Wands type of energy. It's really powerful, emotional energy. Nothing can shake you. Nothing can rock you. You've been through pretty much everything. So if someone comes to you with some kind of grievance that's supposed to make you anxious or some kind of emotional explosion, it doesn't. You're just like, okay, and next? Is that it? Really? Like it's very, very peaceful. Maybe a little bit of tiny bit of this baby attitude about it. Like, really? Is that all you have? It's a little bit of poking the bear, okay? The sleeping bear. So let's see. All right, we have the Four of Cups. So you've done your meditation homework. You just don't let things bother you. You know what's valuable to you and you know what's not. Maybe what you once liked, you just don't anymore. And that's your privilege to do that. Oh, but when you were like, that's the past. You're different now. You're all about finding this celebration of life, this stability and energy, where you can count on people and they can count on you. In the past, you probably were the one everyone counted on and you couldn't count on anyone. Now it's reciprocal. And that's because you've decided that you will not tolerate anyone that does not give and show up the way you do. So we have the Three of Cups and the Judgment card. So yeah, choosing to be around like-minded, like-hearted people. And you know how that feels. It feels really comfortable. You can like relax and like enjoy yourself in their presence. Like everyone does what they say they're going to do. There's a generosity. People are wanting to do nice things for you. Buy you, your breakfast. Buy you a coffee. Accept that. Because that's your frequency being matched by those around you. Because you are so giving and loving. Now is the time where everyone that you come in contact with is the same. You will feel uncomfortable around those that are not. And it's different from like a little bit of nerves, like that excitement. It's not that, because that's like this positive energy. It's knowing the difference. This Nine of Swords, that's not, no. You're not going to feel this kind of angst. It's like you've transcended above this. Okay, you're really in this mode where everyone around you is just like you, so upbeat, so just wonderful, sweet. Like this is different. Like this is you elevating, but everyone else around you feeling uncomfortable. These are the kind of people that you're elevating together and it just feels great. Okay? So that's the difference. And you're the one that's going to have to feel that difference and say, oh, you know what? I'm going to step away from this anxiety and step into this levity, this enlightenment. Like no matter what is dark around me, I will be light. I will choose transcendence. Because with everything you've been through, it's this too shall pass. Like, yeah, it's hard right now, but tomorrow it won't be. So we have the Nine of Wands, some kind of block, Queen of Cups, really guarding your emotions, not letting people get to you. Like they could in the past. And that's what people will see as different. And their drama might get more dramatic just because they're trying to like make you react. Okay. So we have the World card. We have the Hanged one. This is where you're like, you just surrender. And it's not in a weak or disempowered way. It's more like, is this worth my energy? Is this worth my emotions? No. So definitely a mindset shift. It's beautiful. So we have the Magician. It's what you've been manifesting in friendships, in relationships, in any connection. Because yeah, you've been through this. Five of Pentacles. You've been left out. You've been like, you know what? I'm tired of all the drama. Yeah, it looks really good, but I'd rather be out here than deal with that. Okay. So it's even like the way you create your own connection with the divine. No one can tell you what God feels like. You have to experience it. So it's your connection with the divine and how you make it for you. Because the divine doesn't say it has to be like this. That's a human construct. Like, just as an example, I grew up in a cult. And it's real shiny. But then there's this really judgy part of it. So for a long time, I didn't believe in God because of that. But then I realized that my father was my view of God, and he's passed. So when I think about talking to the divine, I'm talking to him because I know him. And I know that he wants what's best for me and loves me. So it could be something like that, where you take a form that you're familiar with, and that's the face you put to God. And that helps you create a connection that's really solid, because it's personal. It's not as ambiguous. Okay? And as you create that connection, and as you communicate with the energy in that way, your manifestations become so beautiful. There's just this, it just feels right. So, let's see, what's underneath? Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. There might be this part of you that's holding back, thinking all the what ifs. But what's happening is you're creating a stability in your mind. Because it's like this evaluation, like, does this work? Does this not work? Let me think about it. Let me meditate on it. And then you get these little pings, these little downloads. Sorry about the noise. That really show you the correct way to go. But you have to feel it. And if you don't feel it yet, don't make the decision. Just wait. Pay attention. Look, listen. See what shows up. Ask your guides for help. Hey, universe, I need help with blah, blah, blah. I don't know what to do. Give me a clear sign that you cannot mistake, and make it easy. Okay? Because I feel like in the past, with the Three of Swords, Two of Wands, there's been a lot of pain when you've made decisions, and it's because you are making those decisions for other people. In this particular deck, this Three of Swords is someone who hurt themselves for someone else to try to protect them. And then when that other party found out, they're like, wait, why would you do that? I want you to be happy. So that's the remembrance, Pisces, 1444, that you're meant to find and live your own happiness in this lifetime, because it lifts everyone else up. Okay? So anything that you're not supposed to invest in, anything that actually brings you pain, that will be removed from your life in one way or the other. And yes, the Tower is sudden. Sudden change is painful. It'll hurt. Oh, really? But at the same time that it's hurting, you're like, yeah, this needed to happen. And it works out. Okay? So feel through all of these different emotions that you might experience, while Pisces is finally moving, or while Saturn is finally moving through the last phases of Pisces. This will take us to the end of November. That's when Saturn will be fully in Aries for the next however many years. So it's all these little past Pisces. Where have you sacrificed yourself when you're not supposed to? So do yourself a favor. If you know what those things are, prepare for those to be removed. That way it's just a little bit easier on your heart. Do a little bit of that work. And yeah, High Priestess, you know exactly what this is. Probably has to do with a fire sign. Aries is here. Leo. Okay. So there will be some kind of change in regards to this energy. Use it to your advantage, because fire energy is about action. It's about doing something. So it's probably something that you do or choose to do that will eventually move you apart from this fire sign. But it's not in a sad way. It's in like a, wow, all my dreams are coming true kind of way. And if this King of Wands is evolved enough, they'll recognize that and please go, live, do what you need to do, Pisces. I'm proud of you. Let's manifest that rather than like a, horrible blowout, okay? So that's where your power is. Knowing that something will change, but deciding that it will change in a positive way for everyone, in a loving way. And you have that power. So whatever change is coming, imagine, write out, speak out the easiest change, the most abundant change, the most loving change. And I will help hold that love for you too, Pisces. So you're amazing. You can have it. So enjoy it. You deserve it. You're going to be so happy that certain things ended, because where you're going to end up is beautiful. We've got the sun and the star here. This is powerful energy. The Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, it's all brand new, but it's like you know it. You know it's meant for you. All right, Pisces, I love you. We'll see you soon.